Your brother is now a doctor with a high income. Fine, we're both leaving this house then.
Trouble busters!
It's great to feel that our family is now financially stable.
I never imagined that you'd become a doctor, Jeff.
How much is your starting salary?
I'm sure it's a lot. Huh? I'm not sure.
But this is important. Here, call the hospital to confirm how much you'll be making.
I'm not sure. I don't want to be rude to them. My name is Tom. My family is celebrating how my brother finally became a doctor.
It's important. There's nothing rude about it.
You should still be considerate. Besides, you should be congratulating Jeff first and foremost. Your brother is now a doctor with a high income.
Tom, we don't need you anymore.
That's not a funny joke.
We've always hated Tom not making much income. We thought about having both of you work and support us, but...
If Tom is going to continue living with us, it means that he will benefit from Jeff somehow.
Does Tom truly deserve those benefits? I don't think so.
You're not any better than I am. What are you talking about? We deserve those benefits.
You should be ashamed of your income.
I can't believe my parents. I wouldn't even ask them to thank me, but at least they shouldn't be acting like they've taken me for granted. Well then, I'm done here. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble busters. Fine, we're both leaving this house then.
What?
Hold on a second, you should be leaving by yourself.
That's right, you can't get Jeff involved.
It's the other way around.
Huh?
What? You're the one who's getting Jeff involved in something he doesn't need to. Not only do you talk to your parents like that, but you get in our way.
Jeff is a kind son. He's not like you. He'd be willing to support us.
I won't.
What?
You're both healthy and fit. Why are you expecting me or Tom to be supporting you?
I'm your mother.
And I'm your father. So what? Don't you feel ashamed of yourselves for being your children's parasites? How dare you say that? Whose house do you think you're living in? Tom pays for the mortgage for this house.
But who do you think feeds you?
Tom pays for the living expenses too.
Oh.
Tom, why did you tell him? He asked a question, so I answered it. You don't pay your mortgage, you don't pay for the food, you don't pay utilities, and you don't pay respect for that. Why would we want to continue paying for everything when you don't show any appreciation? Jeff is our son. He's your source of income, right? We appreciate you for raising us until this date. See? And that's why we've done everything we could for you, at least until Jeff is able to support himself from here on out. You should know that not many parents expect their children to pay for all their living expenses when they're still healthy and fit to make money. It almost made me think that this was normal only because you seemed to act like this was normal. So I talked to my friends in their 30s and my friends in their 20s, and they all said that their parents never expect them to support them the way we do. But when we were still in your age, we used to send money to our parents. We're a whole new generation. Yeah, besides, you never sent money to Grandma and Grandpa. Why are you making us do something that you never do? Grandma and Grandpa never expected you guys to pay for their living expenses. My father was rich.
That's right. They never needed our help.
Why is it that you're always going around shopping for expensive stuff then? With Tom's money? We just wanted to take a break. But you don't even deserve it. You have debt.
Oh.
You didn't think that I would know, huh? You're making Tom pay for everything, and you've been treating yourself to luxurious stuff. Well, we've been planning on having you take over that role. Why do I have to pay for the unnecessary things that you're spending on?
We've always supported you while you were in medical school.
That was Tom. We're all grown-ups. We're not going to expect you to financially support us, and you shouldn't expect us to financially support you either. I saw a bunch of payment reminders from different companies, but does this mean they have more than $10,000 in debt? It's their life. Let them do whatever they want. You're right. I guess it's none of our business. We don't need to waste time thinking about it. That's right. Now, let's go celebrate your success somewhere else. Sounds great. Now let's pack our things and leave this place. Yep, this place is like the Silent Hills. I want to get out of here as soon as I can. Hold on a moment. You can't just do whatever you want. You're the one who's doing whatever you want.
You're our children. You're supposed to help us.
Why are you expecting us to help you when you're perfectly healthy enough to help yourselves? We're not expecting anything. Oh, don't take it out on me. Even a guy from a TV show wouldn't even take it out on others like this.
Of course not.
You have an obligation to support us since we've supported you all these years.
That's right. Since you're making income.
It's one of the perks that parents get for raising their children. If you have something to say about this, you better start making a family and raising your kids until they're grown so they'll start making income for you. We don't need to take this stuff with us, right?
He's right. It's called the parental perks.
If you have the time to be talking to us like this, you might as well spend time looking for a job. Mom, make sure you get a job too. You're not going to make money from just staying home, and you're only going to want to spend money with your free time. If you work all day, every day, so you won't even have time to spend money, I'm sure you'll start building your savings. You won't ever have to worry about spending too much, too. What are you talking about? We want to enjoy our lives. Besides a very few people in this world who get to live like that, everyone works to live and enjoy their lives only during their free time. It costs money just to live. We're all human. But we've always let you stay here in this house. You should say that after you start paying your mortgage. Ever since I was in high school, I've been paying for all of our living expenses. Tom is 33 right now. Doesn't that mean that Tom's been paying for all of our living expenses for 18 years, ever since he started working? You fed me for 15 years, while I fed you for 18 years at this point. Wow, that's crazy! Considering the numbers only, I've already done more than what you've done for me, and I've even continued to feed you for an extra 3 years. I feel like I deserve your appreciation for this. We've only taken the perks, so it's not something we should appreciate you for.
You need to keep doing what you've been doing, Tom. We love the two of you so much.
It's our money you love, not us. You took advantage of Tom for 18 years. I don't even know what makes you think this was okay. I'm sure he wanted to have fun in his life. I'm sure he needed some breaks. He's always worked hard just to support me. As much as I feel bad, I want to pay back this gratitude. Oh, there's no need for you to feel bad. I never hated the way I've always lived. Oh, Tom! It wasn't easy to keep working night and day, but whenever you were a step closer to making your dream come true, it only made me feel happy. Thank you, Tom. You really need to let me pay back this gratitude. Stop it. I don't need you to be helping me out. I'm strong enough to support myself. You guys are wonderful brothers to each other.
And who raised the two of you like this?
Tom doesn't need your support.
Which means that Tom can be the only one who leaves this house.
You don't get to decide this, and I'm not going to let you tell me what to do. How dare you talk to us like that? Tom might be my brother, but he's also a mother and a father to me. I'm not going to allow you to get a job. But Tom, you're sacrificing yourself. And that's my choice. I want you to focus on becoming a doctor by the time you're 26. But you want to save people's lives by becoming a doctor, right? And you better become a doctor by the time you're 26. The more you're late about this, the more you'll lose the opportunity to save people's lives. I know you can do this. I believe in you. What? I don't even remember saying that. You're glorifying your memories, Jeff. No, I've always remembered that day. Stop it, I never said that. Where are you going? You're so persistent, we're not changing your mind no matter how much you ask. Fine. Huh? What? We'll compromise. Why do you make yourself sound like you're doing us a favor? We're not negotiating, let's just ignore them. Yup. But wait, we're willing to do our part by compromising.
That's right. We want to make this work out between us.
Are you sure? We're sure.
We have an idea. Let us tell you.
There's two of us and there's two of you.
If the two of you divide the work to take care of the two of us, you'll be able to support each other, right?
What? All they're thinking about are ways to parasite us. Since I'm the head of the household, Jeff will be taking care of me. Jeff, a 26-year-old surgeon from Trubus National Hospital, is my first choice.
Hey, that's not fair. Jeff, a 26-year-old surgeon from Trubus National Hospital, is my first choice.
What? That's not okay. Tom can take care of you.
That's not fair. You have a job, so it only makes sense that you take Tom.
I wouldn't be able to spend on luxury if I only had Tom.
But I don't even have a job. You can't give me the Joker. I expect more from myself. He doesn't have enough income to pay for the debt that I have.
And you can't make me take Tom just because you don't want him. He wasn't as successful as Jeff because you didn't do a great job raising him. You should be responsible for that.
What? Are you trying to blame me? If only you were making more income, I should have been able to take all of our children's income for myself. And because you don't make much, we have no choice but to rely on Jeff. Shame on you.
Shut up. You're going to take responsibilities, and I'm going to take Jeff.
You can't decide that on your own. I'm the one who raised Jeff to this date. You're barely a decent father and a decent worker, so you only deserve Tom.
Give me a break. You don't even take care of things around the house decently. You don't deserve to make a choice.
But I gave birth to Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, I really can't recommend that you take your mother. She would only take money from you, and I can foresee that you'll be unhappy if you take her.
Who are you to say that? You have a large debt, too.
What am I supposed to do? I couldn't wait until Jeff was finally a doctor.
And that goes the same for me, too. I can't pay back my debts unless I had Jeff paying for it for me.
That goes the same for me, too. I already used money with Jeff's income in mind.
I said the same goes for me, too.
Jeff, I'm telling you, you should choose me. We're both guys, so it'll only make things easy for both of us.
Jeff, you're a kind boy. I'm sure you'll choose to pay. You'll choose to live with me, right?
Your mother isn't even much valuable as a housewife. She wouldn't take care of a thing around the house.
Your father can't even get promoted at his job. People like him will never give you a good influence.
Don't listen to her. She's never earned any income. I'll give her Tom so you don't have to worry about her.
This guy doesn't even know how hard it is to live as a housewife. I wonder if I should break up with him. And Jeff, I know you would choose me over him.
If you choose Tammy, your life is going to be ruined at that point.
Oh, Jeff.
Get away from him! You guys are such an eyesore. I can't watch you guys argue like this. No matter what you guys tell me, I'm not gonna change my mind. You've always been infesting my brother, and you're suddenly changing your attitude towards him the moment I've become a doctor. I'm not gonna pay a single penny for whatever you need, and I'm not going to stay with either of ya. Then what am I supposed to do with my $35,000 debt?
I even have $50,000. And since I don't have any income, I had to borrow from a financial firm that I saw in a commercial. It's called the Blue Financial Firm that would loan money to anyone.
The moment I couldn't borrow any money from other places, I ended up borrowing about $10,000 from that same place. What? Did you say the Blue Financial Firm?
What's wrong?
That place is known to have one of the highest rates of interest. You've really gotten yourself into serious trouble.
That's not possible. Aiden seems to be such a nice and understanding man. Oh, he's handsome, too.
I'm glad to help anyone who's in trouble.
Sandy was the one who helped me out. She's so cute, and I ended up going back to borrow more money because I wanted to see her.
Sir, I hope to see you again soon.
Oh God, that's exactly how these guys get to you.
How dare you say that? They're very kind and understanding.
That's exactly how they get you to borrow money from them. It's their standard operation. Didn't you know that all devils are always kind to you at first?
We'll be okay.
It's only a matter of time before the king devils are here. Your lives are over. Oh, Sandy.
Aiden?
You're way past due to make your payment. What the heck is going on?
What? Why?
Aiden seems different today.
Different? Don't even talk like you know me when you're just some pests trying to infest people's money.
Sandy, you're still the same Sandy, right? You like me, right?
Of course I like you. You make it way too easy for us to sign off on contracts with the highest interest rate we've got, and you're totally beneficial to me.
I thought you were in love with me.
Of course not.
We need you to at least start jumping some portion of the money that you owe us. Jumping in our industry means to pay the interest only to push back the payment due date to its next deadline.
You need to pay $1,000.
And you need to pay $5,000. In order to start paying back the principal funds, Steven needs to pay $3,000 and Tammy needs to pay $15,000 a month at this point.
Oh, God!
You said we could borrow as much as we wanted.
Yup, you can borrow as much as you want at any time. As long as you pay back what you owe, we're always happy to help.
Help us, then!
This isn't what we agreed on.
If you don't pay back what you owe, we'll turn into devils to you.
Oh, my God!
I'm the one who should be telling you that this isn't what we agreed on.
It doesn't matter what decade we're in. You pay back what you owe, and that's how this society has always worked.
Now, Steven, give us back $11,000, and Tammy, you're giving us back $55,000. Unless you're going to pay $1,000 and $5,000 to jump your payment this time.
Understood. Would you wait until the end of this month?
That's fine, but your interest will be added and you're going to pay back $13,041.67. In that case...
What? $13,041?
And $71,729.17 for you, Tammy. Are you okay with that? $71,700?
Our children are willing to pay for it.
Is that so?
There's no way we're going to pay for that. The two of us just disowned our relationship with our parents before you walked in.
Ah, I see. That's a wise decision to make. These guys are only going to do harm in your life and no benefit.
So now, should we talk about your payment plans?
Oh my God! We'll take whatever we have. Tom, please forgive us. You're only apologizing because you're taking whatever you could get out of me. This doesn't count as an apology. You have two choices here.
You can convince Jeff to help us pay, or...
You're going to help us pay. Two choices.
Pay it back yourselves, you parasites.
Where are you going? Are you going to leave us in this mess? But you are the ones who wanted to kick Tom out. What goes around comes back around. Thanks for teaching me not to be like you. Stop making it sound like this is almost over.
You have to help us. Kids are supposed to help their parents once they grow up, and that's because we raised you to this date.
You're so persistent. Aiden, go ahead and look into her closet. You'll find high-brand purses and expensive golfing equipment, jewelry in the restroom. And since my father hasn't started earning Social Security, I'm sure you could look into early withdrawals.
Stop telling him all that.
My father tried to use his retirement money to take care of his debt, but Tammy ended up taking that money as she ran away from him. But Tammy also ended up getting that money mugged on the street. Both of them ultimately ended up having to work on paying back the Blue financial firm what they owed. They continued to pay the jumping fee every month. I wonder if they're gonna let Aiden take their money every month for the rest of their life. That's so scary. As for me, Jeff and I started living together after we moved out from our parents. We threw a party to celebrate his new beginning. And that was when my brother said, I want you to focus on becoming a doctor by the time you're 26. The more you're late about this, the more you'll lose the opportunity to save people's lives. Oh God, stop this! That's not true! I never said that!
That's such a great story! Why are you trying to hide it from us?
That's because, I plan to take money from you, Jeff. Now give me some money. Yeah, but when I tried to pay rent yesterday, you didn't even take it from me. I'm gonna make sure you pay for something else. Jeff, I'm happy that you were able to get your dream job. I'm always here to support you. Trouble Busters.